Hi, Rock is here, and I will overview my video where I did posture research doing RopeFlow. I used two patterns, Drag Roll and Matador. So here I get into my surfing stance. This is what I like to research on because in surfing it's really important to have your upper body stacked on your hips. And here we have nice figure eight pattern in my hips. So my feet are stacked on the ground. I have my eyes on the prize. I'm a bit leading with it when I'm opening. See, but I'm constantly standing upright. There's like a lot of movement all away from the ground. So in the beginning, I do that with the feet uh, stuck to the ground. I want to feel how all my body stacks on top of it. And my goal is to achieve the upright position. Here, I kind of adding the Matador into drag and roll from time to time to play with this longer uh, turn in surfing. But it doesn't matter if we don't need to only talk about surfing. This is important in all of the sports to have an upright posture so that you are most powerful over there. So I'm generating a lot of power from my lower body. As you can see here, I'm supporting my upper body and keeping it upright by moving in my lower legs. So there's a lot of mobility requirement in the ankles. Also, it improves your mobility over there as well. See the hip bending, but still keeping upright torso. Mm. I really like playing with this concept with the rope. So surf turn, getting low, compact, compress. So you coil, so you can recoil up. So that's what you could see over here. At this point, I'm moving towards weight shifting. So I want to shift from front foot to back foot and shift my hip weight. Everything else, my upper body is stacked here. I just a bit lost of my balance. And you see how my structure is not as powerful as it is when I'm stacking it upright. So there's a lot of play with balance. Yeah, because if I lose my balance from this circle on surfboard, it would be if I lose from my surfboard edges. So if I bend forwards, usually I will fall, and this is this becomes hard. So that's why you want to stack everything on top. It's way easier to stand like that. You can try it yourself. Just stand in the place and just bend yourself forwards, and you will see how it pulls you forwards. So that's why we want to keep upright posture. Okay, different angle, looking from the back. My hips, this part is stacked. There's figure eight happening in my hips. Feet are in place. Boom, playing with a bit different movements, looking for some flow where I can get into more repetitive motion. Here, probably change the side and see the pump and pumping through the legs. It's upper body is in place. My eyes somewhere looking at that same spot, and all the body is moving accordingly around it. So there's like a lot of fluidity happen in that way because I need to solve how to move my body between the ground and my head. So head is kind of like a gyroscope standing in the place. The body is moving and the head is moving. But you will see the different patterns when I will engage from my eyes and head, how that affects all the posture and all the flow. Here again, weight shifting back and forth, checking other side. So there's a lot of dominant and non-dominant side action, which is really nice because once you get into your non-dominant side, you can actually start noticing some some issues, some things that you can adapt in your dominant side. Here is really nice. I was playing with the spinal waves a little bit. So as you can see, my feet are stacked, hips are stacked. We are all in place. Now I'm leaning in back, forward, backwards. Let's watch it again. Boom, boom, spinal wave. So here I'm researching how my upper body feels like on my hips. So there's different positions, leaning forward, sideways, everywhere, keeping myself in that circle where I have this strong balance and structure. And here I'm adding my head movement. Checked it out, getting lower, how low I can get, compressing, and now adding again, weight shifting back and forth with the head movement. Head is leading now. Boom. I'm keeping my balance. And if you have like imaginary box around it, I never leave it just for a reason to have that good balance. So if I want to perform good, that's my goal. Boom. Upright posture. Boom. You can see like it extends all the spine, but it still rotates and the side bends. Boom. Switching the side, still leading with the eyes. So where eyes looks, that's where you go. In surfing, we have saying, if you look to the bottom, that's where you will be going. So always look to the shore, to the coast, or to the wave line where you are actually going. Depends on what level you are. When you're a beginner, you gotta just get up, always look up. Okay, here I'm playing and internalizing with my closed eyes. So sometimes I don't have that luxury to use my eyes in the water. I get splashes, just trying to get in the wave. So you want to still maintain your balance and posture. And with the closed eyes, the balance becomes way harder. But it's super fun to internalize and to get familiar with that movement when you're closing your eyes. Next thing, what we are seeing here is swing pattern. So I heard a lot from surfers that there's similarity between golf swing and a surfing turn. So this is what I'm trying to recreate. I'm not a golf player, so I'm not sure if I'm doing it right or not. But anyways, I'm playing and focusing on my side bending right here. Boom. See, there's like a lot of action and power comes from the hip. With the side bend, I'm maintaining my strong structure on top of my feet, even though I'm doing the pivoting on one leg and doing 2 swings on both sides, like one swing, 2, 3. That wasn't the swing on the other side. Anyways, boom, swing, swing, getting back, swing, swing. One side, another side. So 2 swings. All the concentration and focus is on the balance and the posture. So, as you can see, it looks quite good. I'm happy what I'm seeing. My balance is strong, even though I'm spending lots of time on one foot while rotating. So it feels nice, it feels strong, so it feels athletic. I can do a lot of rotation, a lot of movement, upper body, but it's all controlled, it's all stacked on my feet, even though it's mainly on one foot and I'm moving back and forth, but it works. You can see my speed was picking up a little bit. I got into deep flow at this stage. You can see from my facial mimics, it's like always changing in different. And okay, and I guess at this point I heard some music. And I unlocked my foot from the ground a little bit more. That pivoting actually kind of pushed me towards that having a free foot. And now I'm just enjoying my footwork, just going back and forth, looking for some patterns. trying to get into the beat, as I think. See, boom, boom, boom. Yep, there's a beat happening, and I'm going with it. I'm just playing with some movements, but still always keeping my posture upright. As you see, this is the part that I'm moving. This is what I'm concentrating. Upper body is stacked. Well, feet are moving to different positions. There was a lot of loss of balance on the side, but quickly recovered. Boom. See, you can spot out. No, there was some sort of mistake. Boom. Getting back, looking for another flow, getting into steps, action, and just enjoy being confident, being upright, loosening my head so it doesn't impact my balance, the slide movement, so I can be in different positions. But if I start turning, it leads me. So it's easy to see in the flow when I actually leading with my eyes, my head. So boom, turning, and you see like everything gets behind, but it flows and get back again in front. So these are really, really cool concepts and nice ideas to play. So hope you enjoyed it. You learned something new from this. Let me know in the comments what are your takeaways, what you learned from it, and what was most useful for you. And may the flow be with you. Cheers.